All right. Good morning, man. Happy Sabbath this morning, man. Man, I'm coming at you with another episode, man, of A Few Minutes with the Minister, man. And today I'm going to bring out who are the people? Who are the Israelites? The last time it was the nation of Israel done away with. But now, who are the Israelites, man? Because a lot of people say we're not those people. No, we're not those people. We're not those people. But we descend from those people. We are the descendants of Jacob, man. You know, and they gave us all this new stuff, colored, black. How come we the only one in the world that done been I don't know how many different nationalities, but our nationality changed a lot. So who are the people, man? And far as the language goes, Paleo Hebrew is all I know about. Okay. I don't speak it. I'm not fluent. I know a few words, but I'm going to show you something about that according to the scriptures. So let's get in who are the people, man. Now I want y'all to open your Bibles, man. Turn your Bibles to Deuteronomy 28. Y'all already know what it is. Deuteronomy 28, right? And we're going to read verse 15. It said, "But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statute, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee." Right? And we gonna jump right into the main curse that he did, right? Because I don't know no other people that went through this situation right here, right? My next episode gonna be on this same subject. Is I'm gonna get some more curses, but I want to get to the main part today, because, like I say, this is a few minutes with the minister, man. All right. So we're gonna jump down to verse 68, same chapter, right? It said, "And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships." Now, all y'all know the story of Egypt. They was able to walk into Egypt, so why they needed ships all of a sudden, right? This got to be talking about another place. Got to be talking about something else. It said, now Egypt wasn't the real name of the land. The real name of the land was Mizraim. Okay? But he said he gonna bring you into Egypt again with ships. When they walked into Egypt, when they was in Egypt, the first time they walked into Egypt. So what is that talking about? Right? That word Egypt means bondage. I want you to read Exodus 20 and verse 2. It's going to tell you what the word Egypt means. It means bondage. Okay? So now we going into Egypt again with ships. Now you got to think about what other people went into slavery on ships. What other people that happened to? Okay? This is one of the curses, right? It said, "By the way whereof I spake unto thee, thou shalt see it no more again. And there ye shall be sold unto your enemies." Right? "For bondmen and bondwomen, and no man shall buy you." So when you got off of those ships, you were sold unto your enemies. Now you got to think about who got off slave ships, who got off ships and was sold to people. We were. Now I want you to do your research on this, all y'all. And family, this is love, man. You know what I'm saying? I love this Bible, regardless of what anybody may think, man. Okay? I love the Lord. All right? It said you should be sold. Who is your enemies? Who were you sold to? Your friendly neighborhood white man. That's who you were sold to, right? For slave men and slave women. And he said, no man shall buy you, which means no man will redeem you, right? Because it don't make sense to say you'll be sold and no man will buy you. So that word buy you means to be redeemed. You know what I'm saying? Won't no man be able to save you out of that situation, out of that captivity. Okay? And I'm going to keep it moving because this is a few minutes with the minister, man. So let's go. Some of y'all saying you not the people. In Jeremiah 4, that was said to Jeremiah in Jeremiah 17. Jeremiah chapter 17, uh, verse 4. I know you feel like you're not the people, okay? You feel like you're not the people. So I'm going to read Jeremiah chapter 17, verse 4. Write this down. Do your research. It said, and thou, even thyself, shalt discontinue from thine heritage that I gave thee, and I will cause thee to serve thy enemies in the land which thou knowest not, for ye have kindled a fire in my anger, which shall burn forever. Right? He said you could discontinue from your heritage. He said he gonna cause you to serve your enemies, man. So the Lord is not pleased with you accepting all this other stuff man done gave you. Okay? The Lord ain't pleased with it. So you're gonna discontinue from something. What does that mean? If something discontinued, that means it's no more, right? But a lot of us done discontinued from the heritage that the Lord gave us. Now let's move on, man, because this is a few minutes with the minister. So let's move on to Isaiah, man. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 2. Yeah, I read precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line upon line, here a little and there a little. Okay, now let's get Isaiah chapter 1, and we're going to start at verse 2. It said, hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for the Lord hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. Okay, so the Lord even not even pleased with your rebellion. What's that rebellion? Right? It said the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. These two dumb animals, right? He said, but Israel did not know, and my people does not consider. So you rebel when you don't even consider who you are. That's a rebellion, man. Okay? All right? And far as the language goes, man, people, because a lot of people are always talking about the language. This ain't the original book and all that there. If they would have brought you the original book, you would have understood not one word. See, I do understand that the Most High is a genius, man. You understand me? So he had to get this word out some kind of way. His people had to get this word. Well, because remember, our people were scattered all over the world. Okay? All right? So let's get these. I'm going to read two more scriptures, man, and I'm going to end it, man. I'm already over my time. All right? But I got to get this out. Zephaniah, man. Zephaniah chapter 3. I'm going to start at verse 8. Okay? It say, therefore, wait ye upon me, said the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. It say, for then will I turn to the people of pure language, that they may all call upon the name of the Lord to serve him with one consent. He said, ain't to then, man, that he gonna turn into us a pure language. So that language you think you know, that you think you got down pat, like I said, well, I know a few Hebrew words, you know what I'm saying, and what they mean, okay? But all that ain't gonna even matter if this right here, Ecclesiastes 12:13. You could be fluent in Hebrew and all that right there, but this is the bottom line right here, man. This is the bottom line right here, okay? Ecclesiastes 12:13. Okay. It say, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter, right? Fear God and keep his commandments, right? For this is the whole duty of man. So I don't care how much Hebrew you can speak. I don't care how many words you know. If you're not keeping these commandments, that's the problem. That's your whole duty. Not speaking Hebrew, not speaking Greek, not speaking Chinese. The whole conclusion is to keep the command. The whole duty of man is to keep God's commandments. And with that, I'm out.